The best you is the best us. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Wednesday edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the speed of trust, okay? And you can't spell trust without us, okay? So, whether as you're at work today, you got to work with people, things will go a lot smoother and easier, a lot faster and easier if you trust them, okay? And trust is just a belief in someone. So you don't have to do it. Trust is like an extension of yourself, okay? And why is trust important? Like I just said, you're gonna need to be efficient if you're gonna have a business, okay? Let's say you're a lawyer and you got another lawyer that works with you and he tells you, hey, this is what needs to happen. And you believe him because you trust him. You don't have to go checking behind people. You don't have to go do it yourself, okay? The urge is to do it yourself, okay? So trust will speed up your life, okay? One of three key points I want you to take away from this is that trust will make your life faster and easier, okay? And also, next to that, another point is that trust is hard to get, but easy to lose, okay? One lie can destroy trust. They say trust is like a glass plate hitting the ground and trying to repair it is when you try to put it back together. It's very hard and it's very easy to lose, okay? So how do you get trust? You earn trust by day, just excellence. You know, you prove yourself to be trustworthy. Also too, remember to trust your training, okay? All the time and work you put in to get good at your job, trust it when you got to put it into practice, all right? And when you're gonna have to put into practice, when your clients start asking you about what you do. If you're an architect, a lot, okay, how do I know this thing's gonna stand? You got to be like, because I know X, Y, and Z. And also too, you got to trust your gut, okay? And these are secondary topics to what I was talking about earlier about the three things. Is that trust your gut, okay? Sometimes you're not gonna have everything in front of you. You gotta be able to make decisions with 80% of the information. Okay, a lot of us we want 100%. Sometimes you just don't know. You just gotta go, okay? So remember, these are secondary topics, what I'm saying. Trust your gut, trust your training, trust your teammates, okay? If someone tells you to do it, you do it. If someone tells you not to do it, you don't do it, okay? And the third key point I want you to take away from this video is that trust is the penultimate asset that you have when you're self-employed. Your mind is your first asset. And if you don't know what penultimate means, go look it up. Okay, and also too, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you a surprise, so you wanna stay tuned to the end, but I just want you to really reiterate that trust is important. The speed of trust. Someone wrote a book about that called The Speed of Trust. As I speak, it should be up on the screen, but we all want life to go faster, okay? For example, you trust that if you get on a flight somewhere, they're gonna take you to where you wanna go. You ain't gotta worry about, you don't have to Google about, okay, this flight said it was gonna take me to Hawaii, but you don't have to worry about if it's gonna take you to Alaska, okay? Trust makes life easier. You don't have to go, because think about it, if you didn't trust anything, you have to go around verifying everything, and then, your life would be a lot harder, because then you figure out you wasted your time because the thing you looked up that you thought was not trustworthy ended up being trustworthy, and you could have spent that time elsewhere. So I just wanted to, extol the virtues today of trust and finding people that you can trust, and that starts with just trusting yourself. Remember, trust is just another version of faith. If faith is water, ice, and steam, let's say faith is the water, trust is the ice, confidence is the steam, okay? So it's just the same thing, just in different forms, like how God is Jesus, Holy Spirit, and God all at the same time. Like your body, spirit, and your soul, kind of like that, a little triune. Didn't expect this today on today's video, didn't you? Did you? But yeah, I just want to really drive home just how important trust is. All right? When you don't have trust, you're always looking over your back. Oh man, what if they lying to me? What if they're telling me the truth? Okay? But it's just that a lot of us, we just trust things. A lot of times people won't hire you because they don't trust you. And I'll tell you this, being self-employed for 4 years now. If you do not have trust, no one's ever going to hire you. Okay? And when people don't trust you, this is why referrals are so important, because referrals are basically saying this guy can't be trusted from someone who is unbiased, who doesn't have to sell you to anybody else. Okay? If you lose trust, you're going to lose client. Trust is the heartbeat of your clientele. And by the way, your business is your clients, okay? If you don't have clients, you don't have business. So you need to understand that your business is your clients, all right? If you don't have trust, you're going to lose clients, okay? You lose trust usually little by little, unless you do something big, like steal money or something, misappropriate assets. But I just wanted you to think today, how can you gain more trust? Be excellent every day is how you'll keep that trust up, okay? And remember that 3 key points is that trust makes life faster and smoother, all right? Same way you trust your credit card when you buy stuff at the grocery store, it just makes it faster and smoother. You ain't got to check it, nothing like that, okay? Also, trust is hard to get but easy to lose, all right? And lastly, trust is the penultimate asset you need in your business, all right? It is the heartbeat of your clientele. If you do not have trust, you're going to lose your clients. And your trust is going to be tested. Every blessing is going to be tested. That's another topic for another video, but your trust will be tested. They're going to see, does he really know what he's talking about? And if you pass it, you're going to get more trust. If you don't pass it, your trust is going to diminish to a point where they're going to be like, we don't trust him no more. Fire his ass. And so, I mean, it's rough, but it's real. It's rough, but it's real. And lastly, here's today's surprise. Let's see, surprise time. That's what it says. Try to discover your own shortcomings before your boss does. Ooh. Try to discover your own shortcomings before your boss does. And that's it. And lastly, as always, remember that unsuccessful people, they make decisions based on their current situation. They make short-sighted decisions. Oh man, they're always going to trust me no matter what I do. That's not true. You're always being watched. Always remember that. Even if you don't feel like you're being watched. Even right now as I'm walking, someone's watching me somewhere. There may be someone I don't even know. There may be someone out here that I do know who they're concealed from me and they could be watching me. You're always being watched no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing. Not in a creepy way, but just you're always being observed. And lastly, successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. Okay, understand the speed of trust. Okay, who can you trust today that'll speed your life up? Hey, you know when they say something, it's good. All right. So think about that today. Enjoy your Wednesday and continue to trust yourself and trust the people around you, okay? Bye.